What if I told you something outrageous? Something so simple, so powerful, that most people go their entire lives without ever realizing it? What if I told you that you can own a piece of Apple without ever writing a line of code? A piece of Amazon without packing a single box? A piece of Tesla without designing a single battery? Most people hear that and shrug. They think investing is some mysterious casino where numbers flash, charts wiggle, and people either get rich or get wrecked. But the truth is far more elegant and far more life-changing. Investing is the smartest shortcut in the world. Not a gamble, not a guess, not a lottery ticket. It's ownership. It's leverage. It's the ability to let the greatest companies on earth work for you while you live your life. And almost nobody understands it. Ask the average person what investing is, and you'll hear the same recycled lines: stocks go up and down. Isn't that risky? I don't want to lose money. Or, my personal favorite, I'd rather start a business instead. But here's the twist that flips the entire conversation. Investing is owning a business. You just don't have to build it from scratch. You don't need to hire employees. You don't need to create a product. You don't need to compete with trillion-dollar giants. You simply buy a piece of the machine and the machine works for you. Meet Jane. She's a dreamer. She wants freedom. She wants impact. She wants to build something that matters. She spends her nights watching entrepreneurship videos, reading business books, sketching ideas in notebooks. She wants to create something of her own, but she's overwhelmed. Every idea feels too big. Every step feels too complicated. Every risk feels too heavy. And deep down, she believes investing is some elite, complicated world she's not smart enough to enter. She's wrong, but she doesn't know it yet. Then there's Joe. Joe is the hustler. He's tried 3 business ideas already. He's burned through savings, sleep, and sanity. He's convinced the next idea will be the one. The one that finally works, the one that finally pays off, the one that finally frees him. But here's the truth neither Jane nor Joe understands. They don't need to build a business to own one. When you buy a share of Apple, you literally own a piece of Apple. Not a metaphor, not a symbol. A legal financial slice of one of the greatest companies ever built. When you buy Amazon, you own a piece of Amazon. The warehouses, the logistics network, the cloud empire. When you buy Tesla, you own a piece of Tesla, the factories, the patents, the innovation engine. You are not a spectator. You are not a gambler. You are a business owner. And here's the part that blows people's minds. You get all the upside without the headaches. You don't have to hire. You don't have to fire. You don't have to manage supply chains. You don't have to design products. You don't have to take out loans. You don't have to risk your life savings. The founders already did the hard part. The engineers already solved the impossible problems. The brand is already trusted. The customers already exist. You simply buy a piece and let the machine work. This is the closest thing to effortless leverage the average person will ever experience. Warren Buffett once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." Charlie Munger added, "The big money is not in the buying and selling, but in the waiting." These 2 men didn't get rich by hustling harder. They got rich by owning great businesses and letting time do the heavy lifting. Investing is the art of letting giants work for you. People say investing is risky. But you know what's actually risky? Trying to start a business with no experience. Trying to compete with trillion-dollar companies. Trying to build something from scratch in a world where giants already dominate. Investing in stable companies is the opposite of risky. It's sleep well money. No emergencies. No chaos. No 3 a.m. panic attacks. Just ownership and time. Jane finally realizes something powerful. She doesn't need to build a business to own one. She can start today. Small. Simple. Smart. No loan. No warehouse. No team. Just ownership. Joe realizes something too. He didn't fail because he was lazy. He failed because he was trying to compete with giants instead of owning them. He doesn't need another business idea. He needs ownership. Here's the part that changes everything. Businesses grow. Profits grow. Dividends grow. your ownership grows, your wealth grows. Not because you worked harder, but because the business worked harder. Your money becomes an employee that never sleeps, never complains, never takes a vacation, and never asks for a raise. This is compounding, the quiet force that builds fortunes. So the real question isn't, should I invest? The real question is, why wouldn't you want to own a piece of the greatest companies on earth instead of trying to compete with them? Stop dreaming about starting a business someday. Start owning businesses today. Buy the companies that already won. Buy the companies that already survived. Buy the companies that already dominate. Let them work for you. Let them grow your wealth. Let them buy back your time. This is what investing really is. Not gambling, not guessing, not hype. Ownership, freedom, compounding, wealth. Your future doesn't need more stress. It needs more ownership. Start small. Start simple. Start today. And let the world's greatest businesses build your future for you. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs it. And join me for the next video.